All right, moving right along to the beverage portion of this serving station. I'm so happy that I moved it into the kitchen. It just gave the kitchen something that was missing, and it was beautiful. So we're going to set up my skeleton that I got from Big Lots or Walmart last year, no, 2 years ago. And I highly recommend that if you cannot afford or you don't have a high budget for new decorations, wait until the end of the season to buy your Halloween or whatever decorations. All of the items that I'm showing you now are stuff that I got on sale a few years ago. So definitely save your little coin and go at the end of the season to get all of your Halloween decor so that you can use it for next year. And I'm telling you, you won't regret it. A lot of stores do it. Okay, so we are pretty much done with setting up everything. I decided that I didn't want to do the glasses here because, I don't know, something was just not reading to me. It was a little off. So I just put them underneath the serving station. So I chose to go with this tall skeleton because I just wanted something to kind of complement the tall skeleton over here. So something was just, it was a little off, and once I put her there I was like, oh, that's perfect. So she's perfect there. I'm gonna take these two pumpkins and I'm going to remove this stem here, and I'm going to add this pumpkin on top of here, and then I'm going to set these next to her. And then also I was thinking about repurposing this Di empty liquor bottle. I loved the white opaque of this bottle, so I wanted to keep it. It was actually my cousin who had purchased this bottle. The liquor is not too bad either. But I can't wait to show you guys what we're going to do. If you are looking for something to do with all of your empty liquor bottles, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to repurpose them to go with your Halloween decor. So the next thing that we're going to do before we do the DIY is we're going to go hang up these silhouette spiders. I got this from, where did I get it from? Either Target or Walmart. I can't remember which one. I think it was Walmart. Was it Walmart or was it Target? Can't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Yes, definitely Walmart. Got these from Walmart. And I just thought these were so cute. I am deathly afraid of spiders, you guys, but for some reason, like, Halloween to me is creepy crawly and spiders are creepy crawly, so I wanted to incorporate, and I always incorporate spiders into my Halloween decorations, even though I can't stand them. But I just thought these were really cute, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the rest of these, and we're going to kind of make it look like they're just freely crawling in between these spaces here of the picture frames, and maybe have some of them, like you see on this picture, hang. So I might have some like hang down from the frame. So yeah, if you guys are interested in using these and seeing how I place them, go ahead and grab them at Walmart. You get 15 pieces for $1.24, which is not bad. It looks like they have 3 different styles. So here's the first style. The second one is a little bit more wider legs, and then you got a thicker, like tarantula looking silhouette spider. I'm gonna bend these up a little bit just to give them some depth and character when I place them on the wall, because right now they're just flat. So I kind of I want to bend it a little bit to make it look like it's 3D off the wall. So all right, let's go ahead and place these creepy crawlies. So I would be that person who's deathly afraid of something and use that as like a main prop in my Halloween decor. I don't know what is wrong with me, but like I said, I am definitely afraid of spiders. I think what made my fear of spiders worse is when I was younger, I was about maybe 6 or 8, and I had a friend that I used to play with all the time, and he pranked me and put a daddy long leg down the back of my shirt, and I flipped out. I was nearly naked when I got home because I was screaming and running and peeling off clothes as I was getting to the door. That's how petrified I was. I was so traumatized. I took a shower. I was so disgusted and grossed out and creeped out for the longest time. I don't think I ever really got over that fear. So that's something that definitely heightened a fear that I already had, but that took it to another level. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any fears of any like creepy crawly things or whatever your fear is. These next two DIYs are quite simple, so I'm not going to overcomplicate it and get overly detailed, but I will say for this DIY, you can definitely add some more decorative pieces like ribbons or flowers onto this pumpkin stack to make it more decorative and beautiful. And we're moving into the empty liquor bottle. I just went ahead and made labels on Canva and printed them on these Avery labels, I believe, in the description box. But you can leave the original label on the back if it's a full bottle, or if it's an empty bottle, you can create another label and put it on the back so that you can switch it around and it can be a versatile piece in your Halloween decor. And it's not spooky season unless you have some bats. So let's get into it. I bought these from Walmart. They come in a pack of 12 and they come with the bats and also sticker pads so that you don't have to put any holes in your wall if you don't like to. But first we're going to fold the bats to give it a little bit more depth. We're going to fold them on the folding lines. And after we're done that, we're just going to go ahead and put the sticker pad on the back of the bat, and we're going to go ahead and place it anywhere that you so desire on your wall. Might I add, those sticker pads have a really good hold on them. I've had my bats up for a couple of weeks now, and I've only had one fall off. Okay, moving on into the next day, I'm taking some old burlap that I used for Christmas last year and I'm creating a new table runner. I'm trying to go for like an earthy outside vibe for the centerpiece. So I'm just spray painting the burlap black. I'm not going completely all blacked out, but I am trying to leave some peekaboo of the tan. And then I'm spray painting this greenery black, but not all the way black, because I want to keep some of that green element to tie in my earth tone look that I'm going for the centerpiece. And then I'm taking my silver spray paint and just trying to gray out some areas. Okay, I just came from outside. I'm letting that table runner and all of the greenery dry out because I do not want my house smelling like spray paint. So I think I'm going to leave it out there for maybe a couple hours, maybe even overnight, to really make sure that the smell dissipates, and then we'll finish working on it. I think we'll shoot for tomorrow. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys, I've been trying to film all day yesterday. Couldn't do it. I ran out of storage on my phone. I deleted all of these files and still only have 17 minutes remaining to show you guys the update that I'm doing to the wall that's behind me. This wall, let me refresh your memory. Okay, I added spiders and bats, and although I do love the way that this looks, I wanted to elevate this a little bit more. Like, I felt like I was missing stuff here, and I was considering adding more bats, but then I was like, the amount of bats that we have is not the issue. I think it's giving the wall a little bit more character. So as I was trying to figure, like, as I was coming in here, because every time I decorate a space, I just get super obsessed with it. And I must have came in my kitchen about 30 times. And as I was coming into my kitchen, I would just stop and look and see, like, what else can I add? And I tried to get, like, feel the vibes of what the bats was giving me on the wall. So growing up, every time, like, in grade school, when you would go to the library and the librarian would read you a story, especially during like the fall and spooky season, Halloween and stuff, I just remember seeing like the spooky books having like creepy trees and a really yellow moon and a haunted house and like stuff like that. So I really wanted to play on the sky aspect of like a spooky scene. So I decided that I was going to add a moon and add some branches. I wanted to give the wall a little bit more character and a little bit more depth and like just a scene. I try to find things around the house that I can repurpose, or I can reuse, or I can transform it into something else. So I have this styrofoam ball that I used for Christmas one year, and I figured, well, let me repurpose it because I can still use this for Christmas and I can use it for Halloween as well. So I just cut this thing in half. They do sell these half shape like this with a flat back. But I, at the time, the vision that I had for this thing was for something completely different. So I do recommend that if you want to try this, this DIY decoration, then get the one that has the flat back. And I also think that they're cheaper at Michael's, and I believe that you can find them at Joann Fabrics as well. You can probably find them at Walmart. Target, you're kind of pushing it, but I cut it in half and then I painted it yellow. Now I did try to give the moon a little bit more shading and like depth in some areas, and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. I tried to saturate it more with some more yellow, but it didn't work out. I might have to go in and scrape it out, or I'm just going to leave it because it's really not that important. But this is the type of moon that I wanted to depict, because children's books, the moon is it's yellow, when in actuality is more of like a grayish white. But I really wanted to give it that childlike depiction of the moon. So I'm going to place this on the wall. And I also have these branches that I bought years ago. I think I got these from Target, and I always had a hard time trying to figure out what to do with these things. I did use them in my centerpieces a couple of times, but I really wanted to bring more character to this wall, so I felt like these were going to be perfect for that. I do wish I had a couple more, but I only have two, so I'm going to place them in areas that just make it look good. And yeah, so if you guys want a full tutorial on how I did this moon, I will do one, but it's really quite simple. Okay, so now we're moving into placing the moon onto the wall. So I'm just taking a couple of push pins and I'm sticking them in the wall first, and then I'm placing the moon on top of those push pins and pushing it in firmly to secure it. Now I'm going to add in the branches. I was really trying to give off this really spooky haunted night scene, and so I just thought having the branches over top of the moon is kind of giving that like when you're looking into the night sky and your eyes graze just past the branches and meets the moon. That's what I was trying to go for. So I'm just placing these branches, since I only have 2 of them, in key areas that I feel like are going to really ignite the imagination. As I'm decorating, I constantly am looking and like, what else can be added? What else can I do to really create a wow factor? And so I decided to add in a bird. I wanted to add in an owl, but I didn't have an owl, so I used a crow, and I really think that it was a key element to just tie in the scene that I'm going for. I'm trying to paint a picture here, so follow me, guys. And so I wanted to add these clouds in because, hello, it's a haunted scene. It can't be a spooky ooky season without clouds. Clouds make everything look ominous, dark, and mysterious. So I really thought that adding in these clouds would be a great way to really make this look like a haunted night. And one thing I'm going to do is improvise. I made these clouds from a old pillow that I had. I took the stuffing out and just started shaping and molding these into little clouds. And you can totally do this, and I really do urge you guys to just take a look at what you have around your house before you go out to buy anything extra. Really take a hard look at what items that you have in your house that can be repurposed. And another thing you could probably do with these clouds that I'm just thinking now is making them a little bit more gray, and that would really definitely set the spooky mood. Okay, now that our wall is complete, we're going to move into prepping for the centerpiece. I decided to paint some rocks black because I wanted to add a earth element to my centerpiece, and so I just thought that the rocks would give a nice aesthetic. So let's go ahead and clean off this table so that we can get started in making this beautiful centerpiece. The smell dissipated from the table runner, so we're just going to go ahead and set it up on the table. This was another really inexpensive DIY, you guys. Like I stated earlier, this is burlap that I had from last year, and just went out and bought spray paint, and then I had silver spray paint from a project that I did a few months ago. but it only cost me $3 because I already had the burlap and I already had the silver spray paint. So the black spray paint only cost me about $4, I want to say. Most of the items I did get a few years ago from Target, Walmart, Big Lots. The lantern, I believe I got it from Target a couple of years ago. That was $25. The crow candle holders, I got those from Christmas Tree Shop, and sadly Christmas Tree Shop is now closed. So maybe I can find something online and I'll leave it in the description box. The jack-o'-lanterns, the black jack-o'-lanterns, I believe I got those from Target as well. So a lot of my stuff is old stuff. It's not brand new. And a lot of the stuff that I did get was discounted because I did shop at the end of the season. And I'm adding this black fluff that I had for another project, and I'm trying to create like a spider web, but it wasn't the right consistency, so I just laid it flat and stretched it out and tried to mesh it really well so that it can become like a black moss. Okay, that does it for today's spooky video. I will be having part 2. I will be finishing the kitchen and starting in the living room and the foyer area. I really hope that you guys enjoyed every bit of this video as much as I did making it. Please go ahead and sweep that subscribe button and dust off that notification bell so that you are notified every time that I upload a video. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Be kind, choose happiness, give love, seek peace, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.